Go make a hit song, Jay. Go make a hit. Get out of here, nigga. What's that SpongeBob joint? How many times we gotta tell you, old man? This is what our official response is to Jay-Z. Listen, I'm pretty sure your mouthpieces, pause, that's in media, is gonna try to make it seem for the next week. Oh no, Drake better. Nah, Drake better. Nah, this is different. Nah, Drake.
DJ Akademiks just completely crashed out on Jay-Z over him responding to Drake's The Jig Is Up diss on the Iceman album.
Next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Nigga, up the hove. I never looked up to them.
Who the fuck is Akademiks to be crashing out on Jay-Z? No, seriously, who in the world does DJ Akademiks think he is? We're talking about Jay-Z, a hip-hop pioneer, someone who is hip-hop culture, someone who is deemed by many to be the GOAT. Someone like DJ Akademiks could be talking to Jay-Z like this? There needs to be penalty for this level of frank transportation. I just gotta be real about the situation. There was a time in hip-hop where you couldn't just disrespect the hierarchies of the genre. There was never a time that was okay. You know, Wu-Tang Clan, you can't really disrespect those guys. You remember what happened to Joe Budden a long time ago? I believe the same rules should apply for today. Yeah, that you can't violate people who are innovators in the culture, who are deemed to be greatness in the culture. You really shouldn't be wilding like this. Akademiks right now is playing the shield for Drake. Ever since Ant got that OVO chain, he's literally become the front man. I mean, the protection for OVO altogether. Akademiks is sacrificing himself for OVO in any way possible. When it comes to playing with somebody like Jay-Z, who has been in this game for a very long time, going on 30 plus years, you gotta think, would it really be the brightest of ideas to try and come at him? Would it be smart of me to jump into Drake's situation and become a target? Akademiks didn't think this through. Now, in my opinion, Jay-Z is allowed to respond to Drake if he wants to. For the longest of times, we haven't seen Jay-Z ever respond to anyone. He's been very quiet. People have been throwing Jay-Z's name all under the mud, right? Dragging his name. And he hasn't said a thing. He hasn't made a record. He said nothing publicly. And now he is. He's defending himself. He's doing it by way of the art form. Everybody's up in arms. Everybody's mad. It's like people are very angry that Jay-Z chose to defend himself. Like, he just couldn't do that. People were so comfortable with Hov not saying anything that when he now does it, it's bothersome to a lot of people. So much so that they didn't care how lyrical or skilled Jay-Z was when he was dissing the people he was dissing. They didn't care about all that. They were just mad in general. But are we really about to pretend that Hov is not who he is? DJ Akademiks is acting right now with a very scarce mindset, a very fearful mind, because he's saying that Jay-Z is trying to bait Drake into another battle. Ak believes that Jay-Z is trying to scare Drake, is trying to tarnish Drake's reputation by putting him in another battle. This would only mean deep down inside, Akademiks and others realize that Jay-Z would definitely drag Drake and it would be a no contest. So they don't really want Jay-Z to spaz out, and they don't want Drake to respond, because then it's gonna create a war. And he wasn't the happiest camper last time he was in a war. So Akademiks is crashing out, speaking out against Jay-Z and Jay-Z's Roots Picnic freestyle that went viral. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button if you didn't hit it already. Let's jump into the content.
Aubrey is in his prime. He wants nothing to do with you. Go ahead, old man. Bye. Let me tell you this. This was a weak-ass attempt. They think they could do the same trick on the boy twice. Try to bait him out. You know why Drake should just ignore this thing and pay him dust? Because as soon as Drake starts to even respond anything, Now they start trying to they're always gonna do this culture shit. Oh, you Canadian? I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Marcy. I'm with the culture. Nah, go make a hit song, Jay. Go make a hit. Get out of here. What's that SpongeBob joint? How many times we gotta tell you, old man? Yes. This is what our official response is to Jay-Z. That's what we're saying to you, Jay-Z. That's the official response. Nothing on wax. Listen, I'm pretty sure your mouthpieces, pause, that's in media, is going to try to make it seem for the next week. Oh, no, Drake better. Nah, Drake better. Nah, this is different. Nah, Drake better get in his bag. No, he don't. He needs to ignore this who's clearly sleepwalking, sleep talking. He admitted he trying to change his therapist. This is 60, still having mental breakdowns. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. No response. Let him die in silence. How about you show up to your Yankee Stadium show and perform songs from 30 years ago? Good job, buddy. Good job.
Again, I don't know who Akademiks thinks he is, but he's not that guy. Yeah, you have made some moves in the culture, but you'll never be Hov. You ain't even nowhere near his level, nowhere near the influence, impact, etc. You didn't let you being gifted an OVO chain from Aubrey Graham himself have you thinking that you are just someone who is above scrutiny, who can't be dealt with allegedly. And when I say dealt with, I mean penalized. Like, you do realize that people like Jay-Z, who have a hidden hand in the culture, who are alleged gatekeepers of the culture, can do things and pull strings so you miss certain opportunities, so you get banned from certain venues and etc. Yeah, they can mess up your money. You might think that Jay-Z's just some old man who don't want no smoke, but when these old men show you that they aren't with all of the number twos, then what, champ? Then what? Listen, everything was all number twos and giggles until Hov came outside. Jay-Z's really like the Undertaker right now, bro. He's just walking through a graveyard rapping to me. That's what it looked like to me. Some of y'all might say it's Epstein Island. I'm here to tell you that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about he's about to walk down everybody, champ. Anyone that Hov got a problem with, or that got a problem with Hov is speaking on it, and Hov is not taking any prisoners. The craziest part about all this is that people are mad that Hov is really rapping. It's like for some reason people are very uncomfortable when somebody really starts rapping. It's like you're offending people's brain almost for some reason, or they're upset that they can't catch the bars. They just don't get it, and that's okay. If you're a casual fan, you're not really a hip-hop person like that, so it ain't really expected for you to understand. But there's been nasty, insane propaganda. People pushing that Hov just ain't that no more. He's a dinosaur. He's washed up. He's saying a bunch of nothing. That's the propaganda machine. But how foolish do they think we are? How crazy do they think we are? Like we don't know that Hov still got it. But you honestly gotta be a 2000s baby to believe these things, because for those of us that seen Hov in his beginnings, alright, earlier in his career to the latest portion of his career, he's been incredibly consistent. He's gave us legendary lyrics. He's gave us quotes to live by. He's in most people's top 3 for a reason. But you're insane enough to believe that Jay-Z is gonna be looked at as washed up. Like, that's just one rapper you can't ever say is washed up. Saying Jay-Z's washed up is the same thing as saying that Nas is washed up, 3 Stacks is washed up, Black Thought is washed up. These are older rappers that can still get busy, that is still putting in pain, that still have the art form laid out in their brain. It still works. They still got things that they want to talk about. These are very rare It's very rare that you even see rappers that are of that age that can still do what they did in their prime or better. So all this outrage, all this fake performative acting like Hov ain't Hov is just nasty work, all to appease Drake. It's just nasty. And it's not only Drake's fans that's doing it, it's other bozos that's saying it too, because they have a clear bias against Jay-Z. They believe things about Jay-Z that cannot be proven and won't be proven, because if it was so real, it would have been proven already. Some people just don't bother reading much, and that's exactly why they think the way that they think. But someone like an Akademiks has absolutely no right to speak on Jay. You wasn't even in America when Jay was like really in his prime. You wasn't even in America yet. So I don't even know how you even get to speak on this, and how you get to make it seem like Jay-Z is just some hater that's hating on Drake when he has way more than Drake has. Saying he's hating is absolutely insane, right? It's just absolutely insane. And then you talking about his billions, bro. He has billions of dollars. I mean, what do you want him to do? And Drake shot at him. Wasn't the other way around. You will create propaganda to make it seem like Jay-Z started this entire thing. Gang, I just gotta be real about the situation. Gang, how do we feel about this in the comment section, gang? Is this what it's come to? Has Akademiks lost his mind? What do you think Akademiks is gonna go through now that he's coming at Hov very crazy? Do you think there's consequences for this? I need you to let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, because Ak to me got a lot of nerve even talking like this to Hov, in my opinion. And let me know how y'all feel. If you ain't smashed that like button, I need you to hit that like button right now. It helps the channel in a major way, as well as hitting that hype button, which is very essential to the mayor's growth. And of course, if you're brand new, we need you to make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on all the notification bells so you get all of the mayor's updates. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only man, New York Mayor F. Mondani, and you're rocking with the town favorite show face news. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here. Salute.